into the honky-tonk, boots worn and faded jeans. Got a suitcase full of stories and a record of busted dreams. Plays a Telecaster heartache, fingers tired but sure. Sings songs about a little town and a love he can't secure. Every note's a lonesome road he's walking hard to find, but the melody's pure gold, though the man's out of time. He's the wrong man with the right tune, singing out of line. A fiddle crying sweet sorrow, lost in rhythm and rhyme. Banjo bells, the bending notes, pedal steel wails in vain. He's got the sound of heartbreak, but the heart's in the wrong place again. On the corner by the neon, faces blur with smoky air. He plays a song for strangers, though nobody seems to care. The twangy steel guitar bending like a river worn and wild, yet the story that he's telling don't fit his own smile. Strings pull tight on strings that don't belong to him, but the music's in his blood, though the light is growing dim. He's the wrong man with the right tune, singing out of line. A fiddle crying sweet sorrow, lost in rhythm and rhyme. Banjo bells, the bending notes, pedal steel wails in vain. He's got the sound of heartbreak, but the heart's in the wrong place again. Maybe someday he'll find the words to match his soul's true song, a place where every chord's drawn clear, where he can right the wrong. Till then he'll play the melodies that don't quite fit his name, a troubadour with crooked lines in the country's Hall of Fame. He's the wrong man with the right tune, singing out of line. A fiddle crying sweet sorrow, lost in rhythm and rhyme. Banjo bells, the bending notes, pedal steel wails in vain. He's got the sound of heartbreak, but the heart's in the wrong place again. Strings that don't belong him, maybe that's just fine, 'cause even the wrong man's music can stand the test of time. There's a fella around the corner bar with a grin as wide as the county line. He's got a knack for getting in the mix, showing up right on time. Doesn't matter if he's on the list or sitting just outside the gate, he'll slide right up with a honky-tonk cheer. Yeah, he's never one to wait. He raises up that glass, bright and bold, never misses a toast, even when uninvited, I'm told. With a steel guitar crying and a fiddle that sings, he's the life of the party, the soul in the strings. Raise it up like you mean it, loud and proud. He's the king of the crowd, yeah, the king of the crowd, yeah, the king of the crowd. In a room full of strangers, he's a warm firelight, swapping stories and laughs deep into the night. Banjo picking gently, Telecaster twanging sweet. Every stranger feels like an old friend when they meet. Uninvited but welcome, with a heart that beats true. He's the spirit of the evening, tipping drinks to you. He raises up that glass, bright and bold, never misses a toast, even when uninvited, I'm told. With a steel guitar crying and a fiddle that sings, he's the life of the party, the soul in the strings. Raise it up like you mean it, Loud and proud, he's the king of the crowd. Yeah, the king of the crowd. Yeah, the king of the crowd. Now don't you worry if you didn't send an invite. He's got that sixth sense for where the warm lights shine bright. With a bass barrel croon and a smile like a boast, he'll find his way to the corner where they're raising the most. He raises up that glass, bright and bold, never misses a toast. Even when uninvited, I'm told, with a steel guitar crying and a fiddle that sings. He's the life of the party, the soul in the strings. Raise it up like you mean it, loud and proud. He's the king of the crowd. Yeah, the king of the crowd. Yeah, the king of the crowd. So when you hear that twang and the clink of the glass, know there's a fella who's made every moment last. Never misses a toast, he's the first and the most. Raise it up one more time for our host with the most. Pulled up in a beat-up Ford, dust on the tires worn thin, with that crooked grin that held trouble like a secret lock within. His boots tapped on my porch steps like the drum of a warning bell, but I let him in anyway, though I knew it didn't end well. A stranger at the door with a song on his lips, sings tales of the road and the cards that he'd misplayed. He's a tune you love to hate, the mournful guitar band, an unwelcome melody, but he's a friend until the end. His fiddle cried in smoky bars, stories woven through each note, but in the quiet of my kitchen, the truth was what he wrote. A man chasing shadows past, with a voice both rough and sweet, like a lonesome whistle blowing down some dusty back street. Stranger at the door with a song on his lips, sings tales of the road and the cards that he'd misplayed. He's a tune you love to hate, the mournful guitar band, an unwelcome melody, but he's a friend until the end. Steel guitar slides through the night, cutting through like a blade. Every note a confession, every chord a masquerade. Though he's the storm in my quiet, the thief in the night's glove, you can't help but listen when he sings about lost love. Stranger at the door with a song on his lips, sings tales of the road and the cards that he misplayed. He's the tune you love to hate, the mournful guitar band, an unwelcome melody, but he's a friend until the end. So here's to the traveler with his worn-out song and smile, an unwelcome guest, but I'll keep him around for a while. Crystal wine, just a juke joint hum and a glass of fine. where the banjo's strum tells a tale so true. In a place where old friends meet the blues. Bar over ballroom, beer over wine. He's at home where the stories are sung just fine. Rust stains on the floor, neon signs aglow. This is where the heart feels the purest flow. Strings on the Telecaster hum, soft and low. Fiddle sings with that pedal steel slow show. Smoke curls like memories held in the air. Laughter spills out and the troubles wear. Candles flicker on wooden tables, worn every scar and cracked tales where life's been torn. Bar over ballroom, beer over wine. He's at home where the stories are sung just fine. Rust stains on the floor, neon signs aglow. This is where the heart feels the purest flow. No ballroom lights, just his single hanging bow. And the sound of a story that never gets old. He'll take a cold one over a fancy glass, where every night feels like coming back. Bar over ballroom, beer over wine. He's at home where the stories are sung just fine. Rust stains on the floor, neon signs aglow. This is where the heart feels the purest flow. So raise your glass, let the stories begin. In the bar's warm glow, where the soul's akin. Like it's unsure if I belong, but I've got a song for hearts that don't want a song. They told me, boy, keep walking with their arms crossed tight, but I brought more than notes to this old Friday night. I'm playing strings across the fence where cold eyes meet my song, pouring tales of worn out boots and loves that steer me wrong. They may not want me here, but with every note and line, I'm winning them over one small step at a time. Banjo chimes with fiddles cry, steel guitar hums low, telling stories of the road and the places I've yet to go. Their arms uncross, their lips twitch, maybe a smile will show. This outsider with his Telecasters got a warmth they didn't know. A bass pedal rolling deep like the river's steady flow, breaking walls with a melody only patience can grow. I'm playing strings across the fence where cold eyes meet my song, pouring tales of worn out boots and loves that steer me wrong. They may not want me here, but with every note and line, I'm winning them over one small step at a time. Underneath that fading light where the hum of crickets sings, I find a rhythm in the silence, a peace that true heart brings. Maybe I'm not wanted now, but by the last chorus ends, I'm more than just a stranger, I'm a new old friend. I'm playing strings across the fence where cold eyes meet my song, pouring tales of worn out boots and loves that steer me wrong. They may not want me here, but with every note and line, I'm winning them over one small step at a time. nights when no one's calling your name, I'll be the song that lingers long after the last flame. I met her at a county fair, beneath the cracked tin sky. She danced in faded overalls with fire in her eyes. I thought I'd found a melody, a rhythm round my soul, but turns out the song was right and I was playing wrong notes all along. The fiddle played our story, but I was missing the beat, a twist in every chorus, a story incomplete. Wrong guy on the line, but the song felt right, like a truck rolling steady through a Friday night. I'm strumming strings of my mistakes, trying to make it through. Right song, wrong guy, guess that's my tune. She sang with that steel guitar, a melody so true, while I was stuck on banjo strings, out of tune and blue. The pedal steel would cry for her, bending where I wouldn't bend, and every note she hit was gold, while I was just pretending then. Truth floats on a twangy wind, but I'm trapped inside the sound, a lonesome voice that lingers where the right song once was found. Wrong guy on the line, but the song felt right, like headlights on a lonesome winding country mile light. I'm strumming strings of my mistakes, wearing out my shoes. Right song, wrong guy, singing the blues. Maybe someday I'll find the words and play the chords that fit. Till then I'll ride this tune along with my heart in the grit. A Telecaster weeping, a banjo calling me home in this song about us, where I'm wandering alone. Wrong guy on the line, but the song felt right, a honky-tonk confession under neon light. Strumming strings of my mistakes, bearing honest truth. Right song, wrong guy, lost in the groove. Yeah, the right song's playing, but I'm the wrong rhythm. Just a dusty road, a fading hand. With his battered old Telecaster slung low and worn, strumming songs full of heartache, ragged and torn. The crowd's got their backs turned, not giving him a chance, but he's got more than music, it's his one last dance. He sings where he's not wanted, breaks through the cold stone, turns the sneers into knots, makes those hard hearts his home. With every note he pulls, a story unfolds, strings in the storm, turning strangers to friends untold. A fiddler nearby picks up the thread with a wail, a banjo joins in, writing that lonesome trail. Steel guitar crying beneath the big open sky, carving paths through the silence, making old wounds sigh. Now the crowd's leaning in, feet tapping the ground. He's won their reluctant smiles, and a new kind of sound. He sings where he's not wanted, breaks through the cold stone, turns the sneers into nods, makes those hard hearts his home. With every note he pulls, a story unfolds, strings in the storm, turning strangers to friends untold. No velvet ropes, no fancy lights to borrow, just a man and his music, fighting through the sorrow. When words won't reach him, the melody will, and he's building bridges, one chord at a time still. He sings where he's not wanted, breaks through the cold stone, turns the sneers into nods, makes those hard hearts his home. With every note he pulls, a story unfolds, strings in the storm, turning strangers to friends untold. So if you find yourself in a place where you're unknown, remember the singer who made it his own. Sometimes a voice no one asked for is the one that the heart lives for. He's telling tales in a room full of stars. No grudge in his voice, just a sharper tune. Each word he strums under the crescent moon. He's not bitter, just better in bars, playing life stories on 6 steel strings and jars. Banjo picking, sings along, a cowboy's heart in every song. Steel guitar slides beneath his slow croon, reminding people of a clear front moon. Each line a chapter honest and true, painting his past with that old country hue. No anger hiding behind those eyes, just a man who's learned how to rise. He's not bitter, just better in bars, playing life stories on 6 steel strings and jars. Banjo picking, fiddle sings along, a cowboy's heart in every song. Through smoke and laughter and clattered glasses, he finds his peace where the music passes. Not a grudge, not a grumble, just a soul set free. In every note he's who he wants to be. He's not bitter, just better in bars, playing life stories on 6 steel strings and jars. Banjo picking, fiddle sings along, a cowboy's heart in every song. So raise your glass when the evening starts, to the man who's better in those honky-tonk parts. Pulled my old Telecaster out of the case. Dusty strings, but it still knows the place. I ain't here just to steal the show. I'm the soundtrack to the vows you'll know. With a banjo pick and a fiddle cry, steel guitar bends, paints the sky. Friends and family gather tight. I'm just here to light up the night. Not a wedding crasher, just a memory maker, turning moments into songs, every chord a heartbreaker. Strumming through the aisle with a twang and a smile, playing stories that'll last a lifetime. The sun slips low behind the pine. Time to turn those old melodies fine. Bass barrel hums beneath my breath, holding every note like a vow's kept. Pedal steel sings a tender tune underneath the silver moon. You're dancing close, eyes all shine. I'm weaving memories line by line. Not a wedding crasher, just a memory maker, turning moments into songs, every chord a heartbreaker. Strumming through the aisle with a twang and a smile, playing stories that'll last a lifetime. Every laugh, every tear that falls, captured in my playing. Within these walls, I'm the quiet witness, the voice that sways, carving time in songs that play. Not a wedding crasher, just a memory maker, turning moments into songs, every chord a heartbreaker. Strumming through the aisle with a twang and a smile, playing stories that'll last a lifetime. So when the last dance fades away, remember me and the music I played. More than notes, I'm the spark that stays, the memory maker of your wedding day. He rolls into the corner of a crowded little dive. Rust on his boots, worn hat tipped just right. Players down their drinks, ain't expecting no show, but he tunes up his Telecaster, says I got a story to tell. So they glance at each other like he's half out of place. Murmurs crowd the air, hard to read on each face. But he sings between the bar stools, paints pictures with his sound, tells tales of old Sunday mornings in a one-horse town. Nobody wanted his voice to fill that smoky air, till the music caught their hearts, pulled them from their chairs. There's a fiddle in the background, laughter in the air. Steel guitar weeps softly, slicing through the wear. He's just a stranger with a song and a steady hand, turns the coldest night into a warm, worn-out band. They lean a little closer, old grudges start to fade. The tension breaks like dawn and the music starts to play. 'Cause he sings between the bar stools, paints pictures with his sound, tells tales of old Sunday mornings in a one-horse town. Nobody wanted his voice to fill that smoky air, till the music caught their hearts, pulled them from their chairs. A banjo rolls beside him, the pedal still cries low. He ain't just playing songs, he's telling them something they ought to know. Sometimes you find a welcome where you least expect to be. When you play the right notes, you set the bottled spirits free. So he sings between the bar stools, paints pictures with his sound, tells tales of old Sunday mornings in a one-horse town. Nobody wanted his voice to fill that smoky air, till the music caught their hearts, pulled them from their chairs. Now when he walks in, they don't even doubt. The song's a handshake, a bridge, a welcome shout. He found a place where he was once not wanted or known. By singing from his soul, he turned that bar into home.
Caster worn and sleek, fingers trace the frets where the stories hide. Every note a battle, every word a fight. Underneath the stars, with a needle in place, he sings the lines that time can't erase. Scarred strings and moonlit rings, he sings his scars at full volume. A voice rough as gravel, pulling truth from the wounds. No need for sweet comfort, no hiding behind bars. Just a man and his music, and the scars on his heart. Banjo rolls like a river, wild and free. Fiddle cries a tale of what used to be. Steel guitar bends like a breath held tight. Sings the dark long roads he's walked through the night. No quiet secrets, no silent alarms. He lays it all bare with these weathered arms. Scarred strings and moonlit rings, he sings his scars at full volume. A voice rough as gravel, pulling truth from the wounds. No need for sweet comfort, no hiding behind bars. Just a man and his music, and the scars on his heart. Every crack in the wood, every worn out fret carves a map of a life that ain't finished yet. Jukebox tales from a dusty bar, he's the wounded cowboy, a half-healed star. Scarred strings and moonlit rings, he sings his scars at full volume. A voice rough as gravel, pulling truth from the wounds. No need for sweet comfort, no hiding behind bars. Just a man and his music, and the scars on his heart. So when the night gets heavy and the road feels long, he plays his pain loud. His scars are his song. guitar picking on his old six string. Heartbreak in his eyes, yeah, the hurt was a real thing. Words spilled like whiskey on the floor, memories in every line. Every chord was a wound that time couldn't refine. From the first tear to the last sip, the pain was crystal clear. But the crowd leaned in close, drawn to the sound of his fear. Now his heartbreak's a hit song played on every radio wave. A story spun from a love that no one could save. With that steel guitar crying and the fiddle telling tales in every broken note, his soul unveils. She left with no goodbye, just a note on the kitchen door. He battled lonely nights with a banjo's aching roar. The twangy Telecaster sang a night spent all alone. Stories of a love lost turned to gold on the country phone. Every tear he shed spilled into the strings he played. The crowd felt his loss in a brand new way. Now his heartbreak's a hit song played on every radio wave. A story spun from a love that no one could save. With that steel guitar crying and the fiddle telling tales in every broken note, his soul unveiled. 1,000 miles from the past, but the pain still rings true. When the pedal steel bends low, you can hear the blues shine through. He's a man with a story etched in scars and song, taking heartbreak's sting and turning it all along. Now his heartbreak's a hit song played on every radio wave. A story spun from a love that no one could save. With that steel guitar crying and the fiddle telling tales in every broken note, his soul unveiled. So next time you hear that tune, remember the man behind the scars, how his pain played out loud beneath the country stars. A flame too wild to hold. I wasn't looking for a stranger, didn't plan to let him stay. But there he was, a midnight mark I couldn't turn away. He came riding through my door like a storm without a name. Tore through the calm of my days, left my world rearranged. No invitation needed, his story never told. He came in unannounced and left unforgettable. Words like worn leather, stories etched deep in his skin. Play the banjo of my heartstrings, pulled without giving in. Fiddle sang the tales he brought, steel guitar sighed along. A melody that felt like home but carried a restless song. I tried to hold on to morning, but he was a sunset burn, a fleeting shadow on my life, too quick to make me yearn. He came riding through my door like a storm without a name. Tore through the calm of my days, left my world rearranged. No invitation needed, his story never told. He came in unannounced and left unforgettable. By the time the moon had faded and his boots hit the ground,
sweet regrets in this quiet town. Like the pedal steel that cries alone, his memory lingers near. A tale I'll tell when no one's listening, loud and clear. He came riding through my door like a storm without a name. Tore through the calm of my days, left my world rearranged. No invitation needed, his story never told. He came in unannounced and left unforgettable. And now when the night winds whisper past these old wooden floors, I swear I hear his laughter riding in through my door. Flame, diamond shining champagne glass and grace, but I'm just a worn out name. Hat tip low, boots kicking dirt, Telecaster humming soft and slow. I caught her eye, she smiled, no hurt, like she wanted before I'd go. So I tipped my hat and took it light. This ain't the fight I thought tonight. I'm spilling drinks and laugh down at the bar where the real friends know who you are. No fancy rings, no gold, no blame, just a worn out song with a familiar name. Yeah, I crashed that party, laughed it off, found a better crowd when the night got rough, with the fiddle playing and the steel guitar. Spilling drinks and laughed down at the bar. She wore that dress that caught the light, but I'm sitting here with my worn out jeans. Old Joe pours another round tonight where the jukebox plays our dreams. Banjo picking that sweet sad tune as the pedal steel slides down the line. I ain't mad, guess I'm over soon, 'cause real love's here in this old dive. So I tipped my hat and took it light. This ain't the fight I thought tonight. I'm spilling drinks and laughs down at the bar where the real friends know who you are. No fancy rings, no gold, no shame, just a worn out song with a familiar name. Yeah, I crashed that party, laughed it off, found a better crowd when the night got rough, with the fiddle playing and the steel guitar. Spilling drinks and laughs down at the bar. Sometimes life's a twisted road and leads you where you ought not to go, but the songs and friends, they pull you through when this old heart starts beating true. I'm spilling drinks and laughs down at the bar where the real friends know who you are. No fancy rings, no gold, no blame, just a worn out song with a familiar name. Yeah, I crashed that party, laughed it off, found a better crowd when the night got rough, with the fiddle playing and the steel guitar. Spilling drinks and laughs down at the bar. So here's to life and all its scars. I'm alright with who we are, laughing loud beneath the stars. Spilling drinks and laughs down at the bar. Dusty boots on a creaky porch, she shows up late again. Tight smile, worn out hat, strangers all around the bend. No invitation in his hand, they turn their backs and say, not today. But he's got a song for every soul and he ain't giving in that way. Lick a fill of a Telecaster, a twang that rides the air. That rusty banjo joins the fight, a fiddle starts to dare. Steel guitar slide like a whisper, breaking through the cold. Every note a footstep on a story yet untold. He sings where he's not wanted, but love don't need no call. Strumming chords like keys, breaking down the walls. A voice rough like gravel, but soft as southern rain. He
plays till the crowd remembers why they came. Faces hard as a river stone, but hearts beat just the same. He tells them tales of heartbreak, loss, and sweet, slow flame. Every song's a lifeline thrown across the town. From cold stares to quiet nods, of fences come unwound. Banjo picking lively, fiddle dancing free, steel guitar crying smoky blues, setting captive spirits free. That Telecaster's story 10, pulling close so wise and young. His voice a steady thunder, singing fears undone. He sings where he's not wanted, but love don't need no call. Strumming chords like keys, breaking down the walls. A voice rough like gravel, but soft as southern rain. He plays till the crowd remembers why they came. Underneath moonlight's honest glow, skeptics tap their feet. Walls come down like old barns, hearts start to meet. He's a stranger turning strangers into friends. With every song he's proven how music mends. He sings where he's not wanted, but love don't need no call. Strumming chords like keys, breaking down the walls. A voice rough like gravel, but soft as southern rain. He plays till the crowd remembers why they came. Dusty boots walking off that porch, a trail of smiles behind. He's a song in silent rooms, the voice they've come to find. The road, a tough exterior, a heavy heart he'll never show. Beneath the creased hat and a crooked smile lives a stormy sea, a quiet mile. He's no gentleman, no silver tongue, but when he speaks his soul's all strung. Like a rusted old pickup, rough around the frame, got a poetry woven in his pain. Rough edges and broken strings, that's how his story sings. A rebel heart with a worn out name, a flame that won't go tame. Not polite, but every line's a truth inside the rain. Rough edges and broken strings, he's poetic in pain. His hands are calloused, fingers stained with working years. He's got stories that cut deeper than the steel he steered. Down by the river bend, he carves each memory like the fiddle sings, raw and free. No silver spoon, no velvet touch, just a man who's learned to love too much. In the grit and grime you'll find his game, the poetry written in his pain. Rough edges and broken strings, that's how his story sings. A rebel heart with a worn out name, a flame that won't go tame. Not polite, but every line's a truth inside the rain. Rough edges and broken strings, he's poetic in pain. No velvet words, just honest scars, like a banjo bending under the stars. He's a melody you can't contain, a beautiful ache, a lonesome refrain. Rough edges and broken strings, that's how his story sings. and broken strings. He's poetic in pain. Under wide open skies, with a steel guitar's cry, he's a story that the midnight train can't explain. Rough edges and broken strings, forever poetic in pain. A river, wild and free, but he's got that worn leather melody. He owns no tux, but the mic loves him. In neon light, his voice grows dim. Strings hum low with a mournful tune under barroom lights and a silver moon. Fingers dance on a battered Telecaster. Banjo rings out the moments faster. Fiddle cries a tale of days gone by. Steel guitar wails beneath the night sky. Hands rough as gravel, heart pure and true, sings the stories only he knew. He owns no tux, but the mic loves him. In neon light, his voice grows dim. Strings hum low with a mournful tune under barroom lights and a silver moon. No velvet ropes or grand parade, just honest songs that don't fade. Every note, a life well spent. Every chord, a true intent. He owns no tux, but the mic loves him. In neon light, his voice grows dim. Strings hum low with a mournful tune under barroom lights and a silver moon. So here's to the man without the frills, who owns his music with iron wills. No touch required, just heart and soul, the mic's best friend, taking control.
There's a knock on that old porch swing, like a gust of wind that don't belong. Boots tapping on a weathered floor, songs of a tale I've tried to ignore. Never asked for company here, yet here you stand, breaking the fear, unwelcome but burning bright. A spark in the dead of night, you're a stranger at the front door, uninvited, yet I find I want more. Twisting up my reason and my will, unforgettable against my will. The banjo hums a restless tune, fiddle cries beneath the silver moon. Steel guitar sings your name in pain, a haunting line I can't explain. Didn't call you, don't know why, but you're the question in my sky, unraveling the calm I knew. Breaking through with something true. You're a stranger at at the front door, uninvited, yet I find I want more. Twisting up my reason and my will, unforgettable, against my will. Every story has a chapter lost, but sometimes goes through what it costs. Uninvited footprints in my soul, leaving parts I can't control. You're a stranger at the front door, uninvited, yet I find I want more. Twisting up my reason and my will, unforgettable, against my will. So here you stand and here I stay, a song I can't simply turn away. Uninvited, unforgettable, to a restless call I never knew.
She walks in with that spark in her eye, dressed sharp as the neon lights. Laughter spills from a glass she holds tight. Tonight's her world, the stars align just right. But across the room, under the rafters beams, he tunes up his steel guitar, chasing his dreams. Fingers fly, pedals steel, sings low and high, while she's stealing every breath, every sigh. The party's all hers, she owns every smile, dancing through the crowd, making it worth the while. But the spotlight's his, under that old bar sign, playing songs that ripple through the summer night fine. She's the queen of the night, he's the king of the strings. Two stories spinning round the same moonbeam. Banjo picking fast on a weathered porch swing, she's swaying slow, lost in the love he brings. Friends gather round, barefoot on the soft dirt, their laughter mixed with the twang of his hurt. In the corner stage, his voice low and warm, wearing worn boots, he's weathered the storm. Steel guitar bends like a sigh in the breeze. She's every note he plays with such ease. The party's all hers, she owns every smile, dancing through the crowd, making it worth the while. But the spotlight's his, under that old bar sign, playing songs that ripple through the summer night fine. She's the queen of the night, he's the king of the strings. Two stories spinning round the same moonbeam. When the last tune fades and the crowd has gone home, they find their quiet place no longer alone. She whispers soft, we're the heart of this night, and he smiles back in the fading light. The party's all hers, She owns every smile, dancing through the crowd, making it worth the while. But the spotlight's his, under that old bar sign, playing songs that ripple through the summer night fine. She's a queen of the night, he's a king of the strings. Two stories spinning round the same moonbeam. The party's for her, the spotlight's his. Together they shine where the music lives. He rode into town in a weathered old Ford, two suitcases full of stories untold. Bought a six-string from a dusty shop stand, started playing his pain with every calloused hand. Barroom chairs and smoky nights, lost love letters and neon lights. He's got a voice that cuts the air, singing about the girl who wouldn't care. His heart breaks a hit song now, fiddle weeps and the pedal steel bows. Every tear's a melody, every sigh's a sound. On broken roads, he's the talk of the town. Banjo rings under the moon's warm glow, telling tales only heartaches know. Steel guitar slides through the late night air, playing pain like a prayer, roaring bear. Crowds gather where the jukebox moans, hanging on every word and tone. His sorrow's a song they wanna sing, a country tale with a stinging sting. His heart breaks a hit song now, fiddle weeps and the pedal steel bows. Every tear's a melody, every sigh's a sound. On broken roads, he's the talk of the town. Under the neon where lost love stray, he paints the hurt in shades of gray. But somewhere beneath the hurt and shame, his melody's burning like a wild flame. His heart breaks a hit song now, fiddle weeps and the pedal steel bows. Every tear's a melody, every sigh's a sound. On broken roads, he's the talk of the town. So he plays on beneath the barroom light, a lonely troubadour in the dead of night. His heart breaks a story both felt and known. In every heart he's carved his home.